What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these, and it's been a minute since we've gotten to play some VGC on the channel. Now, I've been playing a little bit in my spare time, just going and practicing and playing a little bit of the new season, and I gotta say, it's pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for what the future holds for VGC. I think it's awesome, all the new Pokemon that have now been introduced to the series, and some things that weren't legal before that are now legal, that existed before, but now they're able to be used. It's pretty cool. So today I've built us I'm gonna call it a meme team. It's somewhat of a meme team, and it's got some interesting members on it, right? So one combination that I've really wanted to try ever since I saw everything that's going to be available is Blacephalon plus Colossal. Now, Blacephalon gets a certain move called Mind Blown, and it's his signature move. It is an incredibly powerful fire-type move that also does half damage to the user, but it is a complete spread move. It hits everybody on the field. Well, Colossal also has the sneaky little ability of Steam Engine, and so when it's hit with a fire-type move, its speed goes up by +6. It is 4 times the speed. So it's a pretty cool way of self-activating your own Steam Engine. We've got a Scarf on the Blacephalon, so it is as fast as it can possibly be, and plus you're just going to be absolutely nuking the other side of the field. It's kind of crazy how much damage you can do at once. The other strat that I've been wanting to try is Glastrier. No, this is Spectrier. That's not Glastrier. Spectrier plus Metagross. Now, one thing I really like about this is we have used something similar to this in the past. We did a video with Dugtrio and Tentacruel very recently on the channel. That will be up in the iCard above. But basically what it is we used a Clear Body Mon with something that knows Bulldoze. Well, out of the 3 moves that Spectrier gets, Bulldoze is one of them, and it is faster than Dugtrio. So it gives you a little bit more value there as far as the speed tiers. You can go faster than more things now, and also get off that Bulldoze. Because the Metagross is Clear Body, it is not affected by the speed drop, and so your speed stays the same. So we're running 196 speed Jolly. I talked about it yesterday in our competitive Dex episode. This is why you outspeed a Cinderace, a Jolly max speed Cinderace at -1. So the Bulldoze gets them to -1, and now you're faster than it, and you can just go ahead and take it out before it even gets a chance to move. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about using it. Then we've also got a Tapu Fini and a Galarian Zapdos. I'm not sure how well Galarian Zapdos is going to work on this team. I feel like an Urshifu is probably a better option for this team, but I wanted to use Zapdos, and so we're using Zapdos. So yeah, there you go. So the Pokepaste for this will of course be down in the description below, and the team code will be at the very end of the video, just like always. So be sure to watch the video all the way to the end so you don't miss that. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into game 1. All right, first battle of the day, and we've got some interesting brings here. So all brand new bonds outside of Amoonguss, which is kind of crazy. Glastrier, which is always very interesting to see. We've got the Lando. This game honestly screams Metagross to me, a lot. He does have there's only one thing off the ground. We can't be intimidated by that. So actually, I don't see why we don't lead Spectrier and Metagross. Yeah, I think that's fine. We do massive damage to everything on his team with this, so this should be okay, I think. Maybe. Let's go Tapu Fini as our first one in the back. It helps to check a lot of his team. And then for the final one, it's kind of tough. Zapdos isn't bad because, it hits Glastrier, it hits the Amoonguss, it hits Stakataka, it hits Pheromosa, it appreciates the Intimidate. So I think we're going to bring it. Yeah, that's one thing that I like about Zapdos over Urshifu, is that we have the Defiant ability, and that's an Armpit. Hello, Armpit. Kind of a weird trainer card, but it's fine. But yeah, so that's kind of the advantage that I like seeing, because we have so many Landorus and Incineroar still. So we do see Landorus, Pheromosa. Okay, shiny Pheromosa. I love shiny Pheromosa. It's quite nice. I'm currently looking for one in the Dynamax Adventures. But so the Intimidate gets off on that, and Clear Body obviously does not allow it to do anything to this, which is absolutely perfect for me. So I think we go ahead and just Bulldoze here. And we're gonna try to take out this Landorus first thing. Landorus might Dynamax here. I'm not sure what Pheromosa wants to do, but I'm not really all that threatened by it, to be honest with you. I mean, a U-turn won't do half. A lunge might do around half. So, I mean, I'm not too awfully concerned about it. And so we're gonna go ahead and just go for the strat. This will slow down the Pheromosa to where it's slower than the Metagross, which is exactly what we're going for, right? So this is what well, actually, how fast is Pheromosa? It actually might be fast. Oh, actually, no, Pheromosa will probably go before us, but it's okay. We'll just have to see what happens here. We'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, Pheromosa goes ahead and goes for U-turn. That's gonna break our Sash. That's fine. We'll lower the speed of whatever wants to come in here. So it just depends on what my opponent's switch in is. Stakataka, okay. So we'll go ahead and do it. Ah, it's Air Balloon. So no damage on that. So tiny bit of damage to Metagross. It goes ahead and activates the weakness policy. Our speed is not lowered because of our ability. Landorus also goes for U-turn. Okay. I'm not really sure what you gain out of that. I mean, something's taking a max Hailstorm, whatever he wants to switch in. Glastrier, I mean, you're still not going to appreciate this at +2. And both of your Mons are much slower than me. So yeah, even resisted, that still does a good chunk. So this, I mean, we're okay right now. This isn't the best position to be in, but it's also, I've been in worse. I've been in much worse, because obviously we are much faster than anything here. Now we have the option to burn either of these Mons here. So Stakataka is most likely going for the Trick Room here. Honestly, I kind of want to allow it and burn the Glastrier. Although I could also just knock out the Glastrier at the same time. But what is Glastrier really doing to like Tapu Fini and stuff in the back? Not really much, especially if it's burned. So, although if I let it get the Trick Room off, then I underspeed both of his Mons in the back, right? So let's burn the Stakataka and Steel Spike into the Glastrier. Glastrier does protect, makes sense, but I want to go ahead and burn this Stakataka. I want to allow the Trick Room, essentially. Because I can take that out with a Quake whenever I want. This probably does not KO through Protect. It does not. But I'm glad we Will-O-Wisp into the Stakataka instead. What do you have? Policy. Okay. So yeah, there's the Trick Room. So now we don't know. I'm not sure which one he wants to Dynamax now, to be honest with you. But Stakataka being burned is quite nice, though. It's very, very good for us. We could protect here on Spectre, but like at the same time, I don't think Spectre really has a whole lot more of a purpose to serve. So I'm gonna go ahead and just Shadow Ball into Glastrier or Stakataka. Which one needs more damage? I feel like Stakataka probably could use a little bit more damage here. But we also have Fini in the back for it, which is also nice. And again, it deals with Glastrier pretty well. So let's go ahead and Steel Spike again into Glastrier. It probably has max Quake for on the high horsepower, which is fine. We also could have burned it, but we might just get double KO'd here. but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. The protect on Glastrier was huge though, because the stack attacker by itself, really isn't that big of a deal. We do see a max guard actually into a gyro ball. Okay. So that's not gonna do very much damage. We obviously steel spiked into that. And we shadow balled into this. So we're gonna get some damage off on this, which is good. Any damage is nice. Wow, that's good damage. I like that. And that pops the balloon, which is also great. But I mean, the Glastrier, like, being at this low of HP, I mean, it has to start taking KOs, otherwise it's going to go down. You know, like, it has to. So it's kind of in an awkward position, to be honest. And I also could just burn it and bring it back down to neutral attack, and then we'd be fine again. So I think we just Shadow Ball stack attack. No, we don't do that. I'm going to burn Glastrier. And do I switch out Metagross? Even though I'm at +2? Do I waste my... I feel like I do, right? I mean, if I'm like getting real gutsy, I switch into Zapdos predicting the ground move instead of an ice move. Alright, we're going full gutsy here. I'm predicting a max Quake off of high horsepower to come straight for that Metagross. This is a gutsy read and I might just lose my Zapdos here, but if I get this right, it could be really nice. Spectre lives on 5. Max Quake. Let's go. Okay. We make the call. And we miss the... Okay. We miss the Will-O-Wisp. Of course we do. Spectre goes down to Hail. See, that's the thing. Like, it was fine. That was literally perfect. If we went down to Hail there after burning the Spectre, that would have been perfect. That's fine. Okay, we go Metagross again. Bait the Quake to come out. So he could either max Quake the Metagross, or he can max Hailstorm into the Metagross. So I think we just double target the Glastrier here, and it goes down either way. Yeah, it goes down either way here, and that should be okay. We could also just protect on this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna protect here, actually. Because this thing is still useful for Landorus. So does he go for... Goes for Gyro Ball on Metagross. That is gonna do like -3. Glastrier goes for Hailstorm. Okay. Could have switched Finny in, but like the protect is still good. Okay, we only live on 7. So we're gonna go down to Hail here. That's unfortunate. But Glastrier is gonna survive. Hail stops. That's nice. Hail stopping is nice. You know, this thing would have been gone if it was burned. I wish that, if only I had thought of that. If only I had thought to burn this thing and just take it out like that. Is this the last turn Trick Room? It is. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so... what do we want to do here? Stack Attacker, again, is not doing any damage. So, like... I'm fine just clicking Stomping Tantrum on that and switching in Finny. Preserve this for later. It may not be here to fresh switch in on Landorus and get the Intimidate, well, boost. But I mean, on 7 HP, it's just gonna go down. So I don't wanna risk that in case my opponent does target that down. I'm just afraid of catching a Gyro Ball with this Finny. I don't want to take too much damage, because I'm really gonna need my health. Yeah, just if only that Glastrier was burned. I just wish I had thought of that, like, you know? Glastrier does protect here. Makes sense. Gyro Ball into that slot, okay. Yeah, just the stack attacker really isn't a big deal. And it goes down next turn. So now we just muddy water, right? Yeah, we just muddy water here. I'm gonna switch in Zapdos and Muddy Water. Or Dazzling Gleam, it doesn't matter. Actually, Dazzling Gleam is better in case he decides to switch in like Pheromosa or something for some reason. Because we take him out either way. Although Muddy Water, yeah, I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam here. This Glastrier would have been gone already. It does switch out into Lando. Okay, so we catch the Defiant. We are able to catch Defiant and get to +1, which is fantastic. And obviously it doesn't matter on Finny. And Dazzling Meme should take out the Stack Attacka, do a decent amount to Lando. Okay, yeah, so the burn on the horse would have been really nice, but unfortunately it did not work out that way. So Pheromosa is the switch in here. I see you with that. I'm gonna protect here and Muddy Water. This covers any kind of U-turn shenanigans. It will knock out the... It does good damage to these guys. It covers a U-turn. Glastrier will go down if he switches or U-turns or anything like that. So I don't think that this is that bad. Finny is pretty nice here, honestly. I really like Tapu Fini in this metagame. It's looking really strong for VGC, to be honest with you. Though I'm excited about it. Then again, I mean, it's always been strong in VGC because it's really bulky. Water Fairy is a good typing. It's nice. It's nice. Pheromosa goes for Bounce. I don't like that. And Rock Slide. Okay. Finny avoids it. Okay. We take those. So we're gonna get a good hit off here. Nice, nice. That's a good hit. It's a good hit. We get the accuracy drop as well, so those rock slides are gonna be even less reliable. I'm gonna switch Zapdos out here. I know we have a boost, but it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam here as it lands. Yeah, I really don't care to switch here. Like, if the bounce goes into Metagross, it's obviously not gonna do that much, or it just missed. U-turn goes into Metagross, so we keep our Zapdos around for when the Intimidate comes back in again. We'll take the Glastrier out here, though, so we won't catch the Intimidate anymore, actually. But Glastrier is going to go down here, and Pheromosa is going to take a Dazzling Gleam. So that's fantastic. Okay, so it is Sash, and now I'm wishing I had... Now I'm wishing I had priority. But at the same time, like, I don't think it's that big of a problem as long as I go for a spread move here. I just click Muddy Water here. And even if you want to bounce again, then that's fine. Because, I mean, if I get rid of Pheromosa, then Zapdos wins, right? So I'm just going to click Ice Punch on Lando. And Dazzling Gleam is pretty free here. And he forfeits. Wow, I don't think I would have forfeited in that position if I were him. I don't think the battle was over per se, but that was definitely a really close match, though. I think my opponent played really well, but we were just able to stall him out really, really well on that one. So that's pretty nice. The burn on Glastrier was unfortunate, but it just would have made the game go a lot quicker, and it would have been nice to be sitting in Trick Room and have my Metagross there being slower than both the Pheromosa and the Landorus. That would have been the better end game there, but didn't work out that way. It's okay. It's fine. So let's grab game 2. All right, match number 2, and we've got Regieleki. We've got another Glastrier. We've got the bird. The bird is scary, honestly. But you know what looks really awesome? Blacephalon Colossal. Blacephalon Colossal looks actually insane in this game. in all honesty. So yeah, that's definitely coming. We definitely need to be careful about that, what's it called, Mamoswine. So I think Zapdos is definitely a great bring here. It beats it beats everything except for Regieleki. So if we can get rid of that, then we're good. And then for the final mon, do we want Finny or not? Finny beats, it beats like 2 of his mons, but loses to the rest. So maybe we can bring Metagross. And we may even late game Dynamax Metagross. We don't necessarily have to max our Colossal. So that's one thing that's really cool about this team, is that you can max Colossal if you want to, but you don't have to. It is G-Max, which is also really cool. But yeah, we'll just have to see how my opponent leads. But this team looks really weak to Colossal Blacephalon. At least to me it does. I might just end up getting absolutely wrecked, but it's... Okay. So we've got Regieleki and Mamoswine. So I'm assuming Regieleki is going for some kind of, what's it called, Electro Web shenanigans. I kind of want to just click Heat Wave and not even Dynamax here, and then Mind Blown. Yeah, I think that's what I want to go for. Because even at -1, since we're Scarfed, we should still outspeed the... Blacephalon avoids it anyway. So actually, that's totally fine. Actually, that's totally fine. Because he missed. That miss is actually sort of unfortunate, but at the same time, it also isn't going to matter too much. Also, that new animation is clean. That new animation is so clean. Oh, Sash, okay, yeah. But yeah, Regieleki goes down. We're gonna be faster now than the... that, and we can just go ahead and take a double KO. Yeah, there wasn't really much play there. I don't think he OHKO'd us with an Electro Web. Let me check, because that, if that miss matters, then, you know, then I would understand my opponent's frustration. But it also was, you know, Electro Web. Let's see. Electro Web. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that it does like 200%. Wait, no, that's level 100. Level 50, no, 55 to 65 if he is timid. So no, it would not have KO'd anyway. So we would have KO'd ourselves, and that's fine. But yeah, no, it wouldn't have KO'd us. So why don't I just G-Max Volcalith into this and Mind Blown again? Yeah, I don't see why I don't do that. So I'm just gonna max here. We should be faster than everything, and Grassy Glide might take out Blacephalon. Maybe. Blacephalon's very frail, especially on the physical side. So, yeah, Blacephalon is very frail. So it might just go down to a Grassy Glide, but even if that's the case, I'm assuming we're seeing a max Moltres here. So, yeah, so we're gonna take that out and we should be okay. Yeah, because if my opponent didn't go for priority, then it just goes down to the Mind Blown. So, Grassy Glide and Blacephalon? No, Grassy Glide into the Colossal. We're gonna live that because we're maxed. Yeah, and we're gonna go before our Blacephalon because we are at +5. That did nothing. Wow, that did nothing. Dang, okay. But we're doing Volcalith damage now as well. We do see the weakness policy come out, which is scary. And Mind Blown. Gosh, Blacephalon is nuts, man. Blacephalon is absolutely nuts. Oh, we activate our steam engine again because we were only at +5. That's really funny. I've never seen steam engine activate twice in a game, which is kind of nuts. But now this thing is at +3, so the game is not over. The game is not over. Max Airstream, so now it's at +1. The only thing is that it's really, really low and you can only use single target moves. And he has 2 turns, so he would have to go for double max guard. And wait, no, he dies next turn to the Volcolith anyway. Yeah, there's no win condition for my opponent here. So yeah, that is how you bring a dominant performance for Blacephalon and Colossal. I think they're absolutely amazing mons. So yeah, my opponent will take one of these KOs, and it's fine. We're just gonna CC and Ice Punch. It doesn't really matter as long as we don't miss. Yeah, battle was canceled. So yeah, that game was over. He could take out one or the other or go for the double protect, but he would have to get 2 max guards in a row and then hope that the dark type spread move also KO'd the... Would that have KO'd though? If you're a Galarian Moltres at +3, I want to know, I'm assuming max, probably timid. Does it take out my Zapdos? With Fiery Wrath? No, it doesn't. So yeah, my opponent could only take out one of us at a time there, so there was no win condition. It's insane. Like, both of these cores together on one team are really, really satisfying. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get one more game with him. Final match of the day, and we have Spectre Metagross on the other team, which is really awesome. We also see the Regieleki here as well, which is pretty cool, and Tornadus. Now, Tornadus is kind of scary for Prankster Tailwind. Prankster Tailwind, especially with like a Metagross, how we talked about Tailwind with Metagross, is kind of scary. And by kinda, I mean like really scary. I like Blacephalon Colossal here, to be honest with you. I'm still rather scared of the Tornadus though. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, how fast is a Blastrier though, even in Tailwind? Like, it's not that fast, right? So I think we bring this. I think Finny is a great bring here, outside of for the Regieleki. And then for the final mon, probably Metagross. Yeah, I think Metagross. Zapdos doesn't really do much here. Yeah, and Spectre doesn't really either. Yeah. Spectre is kind of specific, at least this set, this one really just supports Metagross. So, yeah, we'd have to be careful about when to bring it. It doesn't always come. In fact, it comes probably less than any other mon. But when it does come, and when it does help out that Metagross, it's really awesome. Regieleki Landorus. Okay. So this is an interesting interaction here. We get the Intimidate here, but we don't care. Both of us are special. But my opponent is going to go for probably the Electro Web again. Now the question is, do I go ahead and max here? I think I do. I think I Volcolith into the Landorus and just go ahead and Mind Blown. Yeah, because I mean, the Mind Blown is gonna undo the Electro Web drop, and we're Scarf on Blacephalon, so even with that, and we just calced it, it does half to us if they're timid. So we can take it with Blacephalon and then take ourselves out, and then actually that's not a bad position, because then we can go into Finny next turn. So that gets Finny in for basically free, and that should be good. Yeah, Electro Web, lower our speed, it does about half, exactly what we thought. And so we're still gonna be faster than Lando though, because we're Scarf. Oh my gosh, I did not expect it to do that much to Landorus. My gosh, that's insane. And we're gonna get our steam engine off. I expected it to do less to Landorus, to be honest. My goodness, that thing's powerful. Oh man. But yeah, and it fainting there is absolutely fine. I'm totally fine with Blacephalon fainting there. We go ahead and set up the Volcolith for whatever wants to come in next. And yeah. Yeah, and Volcolith was really safe there, because also if Regieleki was Sash for some reason, then that's free. Do we go Finny or Metagross here though? I don't I think Finny is probably better. I might regret that, but I think Finny is better. Glastrier comes in? Yeah, definitely Finny then. My opponent did not use a Dynamax though, so we do have to be careful about that. And Spectrier. Okay, so yeah, this was definitely the better switch in. So we've got double horse. We're facing double horse, which could be really bad. But we are faster than both with this, and we could honestly just Oko the Spectrier straight up here, but I'm really scared of the Glastrier. Like, being honest with you. But I'm thinking about what's in the back though. Think about what's in the back. Spectrier is much more of a threat to the Metagross. And so if we can get rid of the Spectrier before it activates a weakness policy, that could actually be really, really nice. So I think I'm going to actually... Do I Muddy Water here or not? Spectrier is going to go down this turn no matter what. I'm going to Calm Mind. Yeah, we probably see Glastrier get big here. That would make the most sense to me. Yeah, it is. So no Tailwind or anything for this thing. It's going to be slower than my whole team, which is really good. And Spectrier is going to go down this turn, as long as it doesn't protect. It does. Okay, well, so much for that. We do get another Volcalith off here, and this thing's really frail. That does 0. Holy cow. We're gonna get the Calm Mind off here though, so I mean we're gonna be doing a little bit more damage than normal. And we take hits better from Spectrier than we would have before. So that's nice. We didn't activate a weakness policy, which is something that is scary. This Glastrier might just win though. Glastrier is such a problem, man. Glastrier is so insane. Yeah, Glastrier is just ridiculous. But yeah, the Protect on Spectrier is kind of nice. Mine also has Protect, so it makes sense. But yeah, now I don't know what we really do, because this double horse is rough. Glastrier is just really strong, and it's so bulky when Dynamaxed. Like, it's ridiculous how bulky it is with Dynamax. Even if we had gone for Volcalith on the Glastrier, I don't think it would have come close to KOing. I don't think it would have come anywhere near close. So we're gonna go ahead and Meteor Mash the Glastrier and Muddy Water here. We are +1, but I don't think that's gonna really help. Goes for Shadow Ball actually on Finny. We're +1 special defense, so that's not too bad. We get the Meteor Mash off. That's gonna activate a policy, I'm sure. We crit, that's nice. No policy. No accuracy drops. We get the Quake off on Metagross. That's gonna go down for sure. Goodbye. Oh man, this horse. This horse is insane. This horse is absolutely insane. Like, it's impossible to kill it when it's Dynamaxed. It's absolutely impossible to kill it. So yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah, the Spectre is still being alive because of that Protect. Still no Shrink. I'm gonna Protect here for final turn to Dynamax. Yeah, I kind of have to. It's my only shot, if I even have a shot at all. Yeah, Shadow Ball into Protect, plus probably Quake to go ahead and boost that special defense even more. Yeah, man, yeah, once this thing starts setting up, it's really hard to break it. It's really hard to break that horse, which, you know, is probably a saying that people say. But yeah, this isn't gonna be enough, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, so no more Spectrier. Not the Spectrier was the bigger threat. And we do a little bit to Glastrier as well, but I don't think we're gonna be able to beat it. This is a tough one. Glastrier is a big threat. So when you face them or use them, It's a very good mon. It's a very, very good mon. How much attack is this thing at now? It's only at +2. I mean, it still probably kills us. I'm gonna guess it probably still kills us. I'm gonna click Muddy Water either way. That does more, right? Although we could miss. I really don't want to miss. But, I mean, it's kind of just what we have to do anyway. We probably just get KO'd here anyway. We don't miss. Can we take it out? No, we can't. Accuracy drop. Maybe. Heavy slam. Oh, we lose. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Ah, we came so close on that one though. Oh man. Yeah, that's a rough one. Unfortunately, Misty Terrain doesn't boost fairy type moves. If it did, that might have been it would have been a KO if it boosted it like the other trains do. But anyway, that was a really close game though. That was a GG to my opponent. Those horses are a threat. They really, really are. I'm planning on using one of the ice horses somewhat soon as well. Since we're featuring it, actually, we're featuring one of the horses on Wednesday, actually, in our 6v6 singles battles. I wanted to feature something different in the VGC. So yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see in future episodes, future teams for VGC, future teams for Wi-Fi battles, anything like that. Let me know. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.